Slap Battles has had many different updates, however, these have been the biggest updates in Slap Battles. So the first update I'm going to be talking about is the UI revamp. If you guys remember, this was from the Oven update. They completely revamped all of the UI in Slap Battles. They changed literally everything. And some people loved it, while other people hated it. They thought it was horrible, other people thought it was awesome. So yeah, whether you think it was good or bad, it was definitely a pretty major update. And the next two updates I'm going to be talking about are the Christmas/Halloween updates. And this is because, they changed the entire map. There's a new glove, like, some gloves become attainable again. Like, there's a lot of new content, a lot of new stuff. There's, like, new map revamps. Like, it's really cool. And there's just, like, a lot of new content. So, definitely, the seasonal updates are definitely some of the biggest updates in Slap Battles. The next update I'm going to be talking about is the Hunt event. So, if you guys remember, like, a few months ago, Roblox did this hunt, which is called the Hunt. And basically you would just play a bunch of games and get like badges or whatever, and Slap Battles is actually included in this, which is really awesome. So Slap Battles made a whole new glove, they made a new badge, they made like a whole new quest, Hitman guy, just in general, not just for this event, but for the entire game. They made this new like quest Hitman guy, which is really cool. And yeah, they made like a whole new quest for this Hunt event. Yeah, it was really cool, and it also just introduced a lot of new players to the game. However, probably most of them were just there for like a few minutes getting the badge, but it was still a pretty big event. Arguably, the biggest update in Slap Battles was the Eternal Bob Bossfight update. Now, personally, I wasn't playing when this update came out, but I did do the boss fight, and I do understand what all the hype was about, because, man, this update was so cool. Like, there were so many players playing the game at a time. I think that, like, the current number of players that were playing was, like, at around, like, 70,000 players, which is insane. Like, there was a whole new boss fight, and it required, like, a bunch of people, so you can invite your friends and, fight the boss together. It also included Rob, which just included more lore to Slap Battle, which was really cool as well. So yeah, this was just a really massive update, and it was just awesome. Some of the saddest updates, but were probably some of the most significant, were the removal of Cheeky/Dream. And if you guys remember, Cheeky was removed because the creator of Cheeky was doing some, like, shady stuff or whatever. I don't know all the details, but doing some bad stuff, so Slap Battles didn't want to be a part of that. And also, Slap Battles did the Regretivator collab as well, so that was another reason to remove Cheeky. So I think all of that just kind of worked out, and they just removed Cheeky. And then for Dream, the YouTuber Dream got into some drama and stuff, so Slap Battles also didn't want anything to have to do with that, so they just completely removed Dream and just revamped it to Speedrun. So yeah, and the reason I'm choosing these two specific glove removals is because I think they were the most significant. I mean, there were other gloves that got revamped or removed, but I feel like these two, Cheeky and Dream, are probably some of the most significant removals because they were some of the most popular gloves in the game. So I'd say they were probably some of the biggest updates. The next update was the 3-year anniversary. Now, this update was pretty crazy because it included a brand new island, which there hadn't been a new island for like a year, other than the Slapple Island, which got added like a year ago. So a new island, really crazy. There was a new firework glove, which is pretty cool. They also changed the icon where Cheeky had, like, I think it was like some like frosting on his head or something, and it had 3 in it, which was really cool. And yeah, so that was probably one of the biggest updates too. And the final update I'm going to be talking about hasn't actually released to Slap Battles yet, but I know it's going to be one of the biggest updates ever, which is going to be the Guide Boss Fight. Oh my gosh, I am so hyped for this thing. It's going to be awesome. Like, man, I'm just so excited. Like, we get a brand new boss in Slap Battles, another glove, maybe add more lore to the game. Like, it's just going to be really awesome. So this is definitely going to be one of the biggest updates ever. And yeah, those are some of the biggest updates in Slap Battles. If I did miss any updates, I apologize because I haven't been playing Slap Battles for that long, just about like a year or so. If I missed any updates that you think were pretty significant to the game, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.